Welcome to Intuitive Reshow. Today we are looking at a general outlook for June 2025 for every star sign. Firstly, we begin with Aries. The themes for this month are reflection, emotional work, and maturity. Mars in Cancer brings emotional volatility, while Saturn retrograde at month's end asks for inner discipline. Mercury shift into Cancer mid-month affects how you process memories and communication. For love, relationships become more emotionally demanding. If you are in a relationship, approach it in an honest way with honest conversations about mutual expectations, which are crucial. Single Aries may feel drawn to deeper emotional bonds but should avoid repeating past patterns. For finances, there are opportunities for growth, but impulsive decisions around the 10th to the 15th could lead to financial regret. Avoid speculative ventures. Steady, consistent work is the best path forward. For health, stress related issues may manifest physically, particularly in the digestive system. Prioritize emotional regulation, sleep, and hydration. General outlook and advice. You are being asked to slow down and mature emotionally. Use this time to reconnect with yourself and rebuild internal stability. You are capable of great things, but only if your foundations are solid. Next, we move on to Taurus. The themes for Taurus for June 2025 are clarity, personal boundaries, and focus ambition. Venus moves into Leo on the 5th, bringing attention to your self-worth and the way you seek recognition. Jupiter in Gemini encourages learning and resource expansion. For love, this is a time to assess the emotional health of your relationships. Those built on superficial or imbalanced dynamics may face challenges. Healthy relationships will deepen through mutual respect. On the finance front, you are entering a phase where past efforts could begin to pay off. Be mindful of your spending habits and resist indulging in status driven purchases. The 16th is a strong day for financial planning or renegotiation. On the health front, your throat and neck tension may signal the need for better communication. Nutritional improvements and more restful sleep can have a significant impact. General advice for Taurus: you have done the hard work. Continue to stand firm in your values. Avoid distractions and stay on course. Those who remain consistent will make quite a powerful progress. Next, we move on to Gemini. The key themes for Gemini for June 2025 are self realization, leadership, and accountability. The new moon in Gemini on June 6th opens a path for renewal. Jupiter continues its expansion in your sign, offering opportunities for growth if handled responsibly. For love, your natural charm is heightened, but meaningful commitment requires more than connection. Be honest about your emotional availability. Healthy dialogue is essential. For finances, financial opportunities are increasing, but so is your susceptibility to risks. Be extremely cautious with contracts or financial partnerships, especially around the 18th when Mercury squares Neptune. On the health front, mental overstimulation can lead to anxiety or fatigue. Mindfulness techniques and limited screen time will support your emotional well being. General advice for Gemini for June 2025: you are stepping into a leadership role in your own life. Make decisions with intention. If you take full responsibility for your direction, this could be a powerful and transformative month for you. We then move on to Cancer. The key themes for Cancer in June 2025 are identity, assertive. We then move on to Cancer. The key themes for Cancer for June 2025 are identity, assertiveness, and emotional renewal. With Mars and Mercury transiting your sign and the Sun entering Cancer on the 20th, your identity and personal power are in focus. Saturn retrograde offers lessons in emotional discipline. On the love front, you are called to step into clarity in your relationships. Avoid over accommodating others at the cost of your emotional health. Healthy relationships will offer mutual respect and support. On the finance front, this is a good time to take initiative in career or business. Financial returns are possible from long term and long standing efforts, particularly after the 22nd. Avoid emotionally motivated spending. On the health front, inflammation or digestive sensitivity may arise. Focus on whole foods, regular rest, and emotional expression. The advice given for you for this month: you have stronger inner strength than you realize. This month is about reclaiming your space and taking ownership of your direction without guilt. Stability is available if you take initiative. We then move on to Leo. The key themes for Leo during the month of June 2025 are authentic expression, spiritual growth, and humility. Venus in your sign brings confidence, while Pluto's retrograde in Aquarius challenges your interpersonal dynamics. You are learning what it truly means to be seen and respected. On the love front, relationships may bring significant realizations. If you've been focusing on external validation, now is the time to shift towards deeper, more honest emotional connections. On the finance front, career aspirations can receive a boost around mid-month. Stay grounded and don't overextend your budget. Clarity and restraint are vital during Mercury square with Neptune. On the health front, circulatory and heart health may require attention. Moderate, Moderate your activities and get proper rest. Avoid excessive self pressure. Advice given for you during this month: your presence is powerful, but power means little without inner alignment. Seek humility, truth, and authenticity. These are what will sustain you through your future challenges. We then move on to Virgo, and the themes for June 2025 for Virgo are precision, internal healing, and strategic focus. Saturn's retrograde in Pisces directly impacts your partnerships and sense of personal responsibility. Mercury's transit offers space for internal reflection. On the love front, you are being called to examine patterns of control or perfectionism in relationships. Real intimacy requires vulnerability, not management. Offer space and patience to others. On the finance front, budgeting and careful investment will yield slow, steady gains. An opportunity for advancement could arrive around the 19th. Verify facts before committing to anything. On the health front, sleep quality and nervous tension need attention. Avoid overloading your mind. Light exercise and structured routines will benefit both body and mind. Advice given for you for June 2025: you are growing in wisdom and discernment. Avoid being overly self critical. Recognize how far you've come and continue building with patience and care. We then move on to Libra. The key themes for Libra for June 2025 are collaboration, renewal, and practical decision making. Venus brings focus to social circles and shared projects. Pluto's presence highlights how powerful and how power is negotiated in relationships. On the love front, partnerships are entering a more serious phase. It is important to balance shared ideals with practical compatibility. A relationship may be tested for long term sustainability. Finances. Collaborative efforts and investments may begin to show potential returns. However, do not compromise your financial integrity to maintain appearances or please others. On the health front, mental fatigue could increase if you avoid necessary risks. Take time away from social obligations to recharge. Your physical health will benefit from stillness and moderation. Advice given for you: you are learning to make decisions rooted in clarity, not obligation. Move forward with confidence and do not be afraid to release what no longer aligns with your growth. We then move on to Scorpio. The key themes for Scorpio for June 2025 are discipline, emotional mastery, and career insight. Mars energizes your ninth house, offering a hunger for meaning. Pluto in Aquarius uncovers hidden emotional dynamics at home and in relationships. On the love front, intensity is unavoidable this month. Use it wisely. Be honest with yourself and your partner about what you want long term. Avoid manipulative tendencies. Truth is your ally now. Finances. A major turning point is possible around the 12th to the 16th. This is an excellent time to revisit career goals and make strategic shifts. Protect your assets and plan for the long term. 2025 are discipline, emotional mastery, and career insight. Mars energizes your ninth house, offering a hunger for meaning. Pluto in Aquarius uncovers hidden emotional dynamics at home and in relationships. On the love front, intensity is unavoidable this month. Use it wisely. Be honest with yourself and your partner about what you want long term. Avoid manipulative tendencies. Truth is your ally now. Finances. A major turning point is possible around the 12th to the 16th. This is an excellent time to revisit career goals and make strategic shifts. Protect your assets and plan for the long term. On the health front, emotional suppression could impact your body. Find safe outlets for expression. Holistic and integrative approaches to healing are favored. Further advice for you for June 2025: you are undergoing powerful internal shifts. Embrace them with integrity. The work you do now will have long term impacts on your emotional freedom and personal stability. Next, we move on to Sagittarius. The key themes for Sagittarius during the month of June 2025: expansion with responsibility, self trust, and spiritual grounding. Jupiter begins expansive energy but also tests your ability to stay centered. The full moon in your sign on the 21st reveals what needs to complete or what you need to complete and release. Love. New connections may open your mind and heart, but remain grounded. Existing partnerships benefit from shared purpose and open communication. On the finance front, income may increase through travel, learning, or creative ventures. Be strategic and save for future endeavors. Avoid overextending or relying on luck. Your health. Your energy is high but needs direction. Digestive health may require attention as well. Adopt sustainable practices rather than relying on quick fixes. Further advice for you for June 2025: you are being tested on how well you can align freedom with responsibility. If you rise to the occasion, long-term success will follow. We then move on to Capricorn. The key themes for Capricorn for June 2025 are structure, personal power, and legacy building. Saturn's retrograde in Pisces prompts spiritual reassessment. Pluto continues to refine your values and identity. On the love front, emotional walls may need to be re-evaluated. It's time to let someone in, not as a liability, but also as a potential source of strength. Communication will be key. On your finances, your disciplined efforts are bearing fruit. Continue building methodically. A major decision may arise at month's end. Trust your judgment but seek counsel where needed. On the health front, musculoskeletal issues may signal deeper stress. Integrate routine, self-care, and balance productivity with rest. Advice for you: you are in a crucial phase of long-term planning. Honor the work that you've done, but don't stop improving. This is a season for building what will last forever. Aquarius. The key themes for Aquarius for June 2025 are truth, clarity in relationships, and self-expression. Pluto retrograde in your sign brings deep self-assessment. Jupiter opens creative pathways, while Venus encourages collaboration. On the love front, your relationships are under review. Superficial bonds may fall away. Seek authenticity and honesty. Real connection will require openness and humility. On the finance front, this is a good month for collaborative or digital projects. However, do not ignore the importance of planning and paperwork. Mid-month, clarity is essential to avoid mistakes. On the health front, mental strain or erratic sleep patterns may impact physical vitality. Develop a consistent wind-down routine and stay physically active. General advice for you: you are being asked to align with your core truth, not the identity you project. This internal alignment will bring external clarity. Next, we move on to Pisces. The key themes for Pisces for June 2025 are self-empowerment, emotional sovereignty, and boundaries. Saturn retrograde in your sign on the 30th demands discipline and inner structure. Neptune's influence brings deep emotional awareness, but requires discernment. On the love front, a relationship may feel confusing or imbalanced. Seek clarity, not fantasy. Those in healthy partnerships should focus on building shared goals and routines. For finances, you are developing more confidence in your financial decision making. Creative or healing professions may show new promise. Avoid vague or informal arrangements. Next, we look at health. You are emotionally sensitive this month. Overexertion, escapism, or lack of structure will quickly impact your well-being. Establish supportive routines. Advice given for you: you are being called to your own choices fully. If you establish discipline and boundaries, you will become a powerful and peaceful version of yourself. Thank you for joining us today. We look forward to having you around again. Love and light to everyone.